Hey guys, welcome back to Makeup and Martinis. I am so excited to bring you something today. Now, you may recognize her as Miss Rocket City Pride, Miss Birmingham Rising Star, Miss Natasha Kennedy. Today she is going to teach me how she goes from Nate to Natasha. I'm so excited, super excited. Let's dive in.
So I guess I normally start off with a base foundation. And Desiree has brought her Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. Oh, it's a number medium 52. It's her color right now. And I put it everywhere, all over in all the creases and all the crevices. So we know we got to look beautiful. Those are not wrinkles, they're expression lines. We just like to, we have a lot of expression.
We sure do.
I saw that. And I cover everything. I almost go all the way back to my hairline, just because like it's not ever fun whenever you're in a spotlight to see somebody, like you literally flip your hair over and then there's this big white line where you're not the same color as your foundation. It's not cute, ladies. Let's keep it cute. But all the way down to your neck, make sure that you're covering it and blending it out pretty good. Getting up under here in this chin line. Like get up under your eyes real good. Ooh.
Ooh.
And but you want to get up here too, up on your forehead, because again, the reason why we have to reshape our faces because we are men. And Desiree, it got lucky enough to have a woman face. The rest of us, we're gonna pat instead of rub. And I have wet the beauty blender, but you just pretty much blend it around in the spaces that you have put it on with you, where you put it, whatever. Make sure that nose is sharp, baby. You want to have that sharp middle of the nose, because you're gonna put, like I put shimmer down the center of my nose to make sure that I glitter in all aspects of my face. So with drag, I always bring mine right up here to the top of my ear. So like right here, and I bring it down. Just a little bitty line. Really, because you can like blend this out to make it more, because it's gonna really sharpen up that cheek. All right, and then we'll use this sharp little edge and just bring it down a little bit and up. You always want to go up with it. You don't want to ever come down, because if you come down wherever you're, because this is where you're going to be your lightness, because we're reshaping your face like I reshape mine. And then with your contour, you kind of want to just go around where you put your highlight. All right, and then now I normally take, since I've got that all blended a little bit, and after, because once we put some powder on it, it'll definitely blend out a little bit more. But now, since I have some residual, I kind of go down the center, the nose. Because I don't ever want to do the nose too dark in the beginning. You don't want to have too much, especially because I'm more of a natural kind of, I go for an illusion. All right, so then I take the concealer, another concealer, a lighter one, and then go down the side and almost draw a line. Because we're just gonna blend down. Because see, this one's a little bit higher than the other one. So that also allows me to correct wherever.
My tummy's gonna be speaking to us.
She hungry.
That's what skinny sounds like.
Yeah. Feed me, Seymour. What is this?
Setting powder.
Yes. See, I use Airspun. It smells like baby powder, but it literally, it's literally the best face setting powder I have ever come into contact with, ever. But then you just go over all of the places that you put all of your contours and creams and stuff, and she should look like almost a little baby doll. You want to make sure you get your neck too, because we don't ever forget our necks. Now, do you have a baking powder that you use? All right, perfect. So you can use this even, and just use the other side of it, and get it in here, up under your eyes. And really just highlight that. This little part right here really needs to be highlighted, just because that's your focal point on your face. And see, if you mess up with these, with anything like this, I normally take like a little brush. Like if I mess up and I take some concealer. But I didn't mess up, I'm just saying. If you were, you can go up under here and really sharpen that brow out.
I'm not trying to be like all awkward and silent, but my breath is like not something you want in your face.
I'm gonna use just an eyeshadow, something that's gonna be real good on a brow bone, just to set that and really kind of give it a extra little pop, because you can always go over later with something a little brighter, more shimmery, whatever you want to use. And let me check it out, make sure I've got them even. You know what? Let's go with the white. Let's throw a little white on there, bright up around the eyes. I know it seems like I'm putting on a lot of white, but I like to have that high pigmented. And see, I overextend my eyeshadow right here, like onto this like part of my eye, because like it almost gives you more space to work with, you know, whenever you want that good heavy cat eye. So I always go with like a lighter brown, like this color that I'm putting on. I'm not even sure what color it is, but like just go for that light, almost auburny, orangey, warm brown. These are really orangey, and I'm really liking that. I love a good warm brown. And then so I normally blend up into my eyebrow. So I'm gonna assume that I can use this for like a crease.
It'll dry down real quick.
Right, that's what I need it to do. I don't need it to be, because you can either use a pencil, but I prefer liquid, because I can kind of mold it to how I want it to move, and it'll just kind of give you that really cut crease. I have a dark brown eyeliner that I put in the creases of my eyes, and then I use like a dark brown to shade over it, but it also like it blends, like it almost cuts that crease that much harder. But you want to do this like right where your brow bone is. But I'm gonna do the darkest brown here. Now what I'm doing, I normally take like a shimmer and then go over the top layer of the shadow just to kind of blend that out too. But then it also gives like a highlight pop. And it leads down to that good cut crease. Okay, now I know you got some liquid eyeliner.
I do. What color is yours?
Black. Drawing your cat eye, you want to make sure that it is perfect. And having one of these little markers, it has saved my life. I have like two of them. I have one that's got like a fine tip, and I've got one that's got like a really, like this little fat tip that's easier to draw with. So then I also, like I go in with my cat eyes. Like I always take mine in just a little bit. And the way that I got so, like, I don't know how you experimented with drawing cat eyes and getting all this stuff done, but Scotch tape is a wonder. This is gonna look crazy to you because it's gonna be so much, okay?
I'm excited.
You kind of want to over-exaggerate that eye, like, because even if you like mess it up a little bit and make it wider on one side, you can always hit it up on the other side as well. Now, do you have like brown, like dark browns that you use, or like a brown contour palette that's a powder?
That Cover FX is.
The contouring is where your face is going to get most cut. And you'll be surprised about how many colors I put on my cheeks. Like I literally start with a brown, then I go in with like a brick red brown, then I go over it with another, and then another color, and then pink and orange at the end. But literally with like closer to your hairline, you want to be darker, or you want to have that darker color of the contour, so that it kind of, so if you have red hair, you want to go more of like a red color. Or if
So you don't see like a line.
like
where
a
the hair
heavy,
meets
heavy
the skin.
line, right?
Yeah.
You want to have like a good, even color. Some people even use spray. Like, so with contouring, you can't be scared of it. Like, you literally just have to throw caution to the wind and hope for the best. So now we're gonna do your bottom, because there's.
Can we stay open?
Yes. Look almost, yeah. Doing good. And I just do like a little thin line on the bottom because I always go back over with black shadow and connect. So now, are you okay with stuff on your waterline?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because some people freak out. So like I said, you always want to like over exaggerate your features. So like I've always brought this in farther so it gives you that Cleopatra like I'm a bad bitch kind of eye.
I like it.
I'm in love with it. It's one of my favorite things to do. You know what? Okay, so I need to dust you off. So like I don't ever have like a set way that I just put on blush. Normally, like with me, but since you have really good apples and really good like where your cheeks are, I don't really have to ask you to go like this. Where I have to get most of everybody else to get showing where their apples are. But you just get them apples real good. So this went from being a natural look to being a very purple look.
I told you, it's so easy to just dive in with that thing.
I really like it. It's real pretty. And I like the iridescence of this purple. That's why I'm like really like into it right now. Well, with drag, like you can't, there's no like, oh, you can't put that there.
Yeah.
Watch me. But normally I put purples and like colors on the bottom just to kind of give them that extra like, ooh, like that's it. That's pretty. So I know you got some lashes. So
I
we're gonna
know.
throw. Why don't you stack
them
them?
a few times?
You can stack them though. And you get them real thick. Shoot, watch me. Watch me work.
I can't see it up close, but from back here, I'm feeling this.
It's cute. It's real draglicious.
Where do you find bottom lashes at?
These are actually top lashes.
There's like the more natural ones, that way they're a little bit smaller than. Gotcha.
So I go like really over the top with my lips because I have really full lips. And you kind of want to have that going into drag especially. Alright, now I'm going to get, yep. So like normally whenever you have your hair pulled back and like you put on a wig, all of this is covered right here. So whenever she puts this on, it lays over that to where it doesn't show all of the dark colors. There you go. Yeah, that's the one. This is a real estate agent.
I'm about to sell you the house of your dreams, honey.
A little something. Yes, feel that. Feel the makeup, girl.
It's channeling through. It
is. It does. It's like the drag queen comes out. Once you have on the wig and everything, you're like, hey, oh, what's good? How
I know.
you
I
doing?
feel like I have nails or something. I don't, but I just want to keep doing my
Click, click,
hands.
click. Ooh, girl. She got she-mail.